I see you there, Lumen. Let's get this actually angled somewhat correctly. How you doing, Lauren? Hope your Sunday's gone all right. Monday morning, I guess. We're doing some Metroid Zero mission. Taking a break from the PS1 a little bit. We're doing some Metroid Zero mission. Taking a break from the PS1 a little bit. I wanted to stream earlier, but I got distracted, as always. Done nothing. Me too. I went to Pokemon pre-release for the new set and lost 1 and 2. Didn't pull anything of value. And then I built some Warhammer minis and was going to stream earlier, but I got distracted building the Warhammer minis. Keep having to adjust my camera for work, and then, oh, there's Shoko. Oh, Planet Z, I called this place home once in peaceful times, long before evil haunted the caverns below. Now I shall finally tell the tale of my first battle here, my so-called Zero mission. Stream playing from speaker, I hear a slight echo, that would be why. And now it's gone. Wouldn't be me without some problem. Title drop already, dang. I know, they go for it immediately. It's good to be playing a Game Boy Advance game. The sprite art is really nice. And I really like the analog pocket really cleans these games up so nicely. Double tap, yeah. Okay, I got Metroid can crawl. I thought about doing the NES version with the upgraded, with the ability to save, but decided I needed something simple. Tolerable level of old for you? I think I'm gonna put that in my Tinder profile next to my age. Tolerable level of old. Music still sounds terrible, but the sprite art is, oh, so good. I mean, yeah, this game actually has a map. And a saving system. And I'm still staying on track because, in addition to PS1 games, I also wanted to stream to start doing GBA games. That's why I bought the Analog Pocket. Because there's no good way, well, there used to not be a good way to get Game Boy games on HD TVs. And even this is still kind of jank. The Pocket dock is just a hog. Even the Switch power supply wasn't beefy enough for it. I bet the game doesn't even reset when you push the wrong buttons. No, it said, oh, it didn't show it. Up in select triggers a save state. There definitely is some button combination that will screw me up, that I'm sure I will discover at some point, in which case we will break out the bottle of Malort. I do want to do some digging on the... It does flashbang the stream. Yeah, it sets up a save state. Is kind of bad despite its size. It charges my phone super slow. The Switch power supply is weird. Do I have it right here? I think so. Yeah, so electronically, the Switch power supply has 2 modes, and I think only I don't know how it works exactly, but I wouldn't be surprised if only the Switch can use it to its full potential, because it's got an output of 5 volts at 1.5 amps, which is pretty wimpy. And then an output of 15 volts at 2.6 amps, which is very much not wimpy. And if I had to guess, there's something in the Switch that lets it use the 15 volt output. I don't have any of my electronics equipment to be able to check that, but that'd be my guess. Long beam. And I would guess on your phone it's doing the 3 watt, the 5 by 1.5. Seems like a Nintendo move. It's not just a Nintendo move. To give them credit, using USB-C was brilliant. But if your phone tried charging on that 30 watt power supply, it would ignite your phone. There we go. Now we got the long beam. Playing GBA games. GBA is just such a weird console to me. There are a lot of great GBA games, obviously. I'm playing one of them. But everything on the GBA is like either a remake or a just a straight up Super Nintendo port of varying qualities. Like this started with me playing Minish Cap, which I was not. Minish Cap didn't do much for me. I was a little disappointed in it. The art style and everything is great, but the gameplay didn't do much for me. Maybe I'd say the same about some of the other Game Boy non-Pokemon GBA originals, like Metroid Fusion. Didn't Pokemon Mystery Dungeon debut on GBA? Those games are sweet. I believe it did. So maybe I will give that a try. I could play the Switch version, but I don't have it. There it is. And I can go through here. Ah, yes. Off into the abyss. Oh yeah, the emulated one is at least free, lol. This isn't emulated. This is on the, this is on my, analog Analog Pocket. Because you totally extract the ROMs legally from your legally owned copy of the game on GBA. I plead the fifth. My flash cards are just the space saving method. Because I got tired of lugging my collection everywhere. Playing a lot of these GBA games blown up, though, it's weird finally being able to play them in high quality on a blown up screen without the GBA player jank or the GBA player like border. It feels like I'm playing games that were made for Nintendo's version of the 32X on the Super Nintendo. That was somehow not garbage. So I'm even playing these with a Super Nintendo style controller. Come on, open your big glowy eye. Like a Zelda boss. I don't think that was in the NES original. In Skoma, yeah. There we go. I did pull, so from Pokemon pre-release, I did pull Toxtricity, which I was going to use for my, no illustration rare, just a regular holo. But I was looking for that for my Dark GLC deck. Thankfully, someone was willing to part with a Toxel there. And then I also pulled a illustration rare of trainer card, Morty's move. Morty's? Was it Morty? Was it Morty? Some dark trainer. I think the Scarlet and Violet Dark gym leader. Toxtricity's a cool guy. I like yelling at things until they explode. Yeah, he's used for the new Toxtricity, has some energy acceleration ability that I don't think is as good as people think it's going to be. Granted, Dark has constantly been struggling for energy acceleration. And then the trainer, the illustration rare, was nice. It's a card I might use, but it was not a, it's going for like $2 right now, and it's a pre-release card, so that's the most expensive it's going to be. But it looks nice. That's what really matters. I get to fight Goma again. Oh, that's illegal. You can't do that. Okay, the eye spinning off like that was pretty disturbing. But I got the charge beam now. I can do a charge attack? Oh, sweet. Like a screw attack, but not as good. The music in this game is it seems a little loud. At least I had it turned up loud. Map room. Toxtricity's body guitar strings, though, kind of disturb me. Well, I'm glad it's fine on your end. That's the only end that matters. So, I thought about buying an actual Zero Suit. I know, it's a baby game. I thought about buying an actual Zero Suit costume because they were only like $40. But one, they only had women's sizes, so the fit would definitely be a little funky. And I decided that was need to tighten the belt a little bit, and decided that was too much for the bit. Bomb. Oh, the text is so crisp. Zero Suit is basically just a morph suit anyways. You could get one of those for way cheaper. Actually, the Zero Suit costume was cheaper. Morph suit's like $100. I can get a cheap Zero Suit costume for like $40. I wasn't gonna buy a Zero Suit costume. It's not like I'm trying to wear it to a con or anything. I have a blue morph suit laying around somewhere. These bug things. Is there anything up here? Knockoff morph suits, like 13. That's not a real currency. 13 pounds for me on Amazon. I don't know. Okay, but 13 pounds, that's... I know your currency's all silly now, so that's like, what, 25 bucks? A cheap one for a cheap knockoff morph suit that doesn't fit well. Is Cortana just Zero Suit? Probably. Looks about the same. Oh, I can't jump that high. So I gotta go back. But I have the bomb now. It's about 20 bucks. Okay. There were Zero Suits So with all the trimmings that make it Zero Suit, but designs on the back and the front. I think the cheapest I saw was 37. The sound is so bad. Everything's bad. Hope everybody's hanging in there. Incredibly ghetto suit that's just a morph suit you drew darker blue lines on with a shark. Again, a lot of effort for the bit. You want me wearing a morph suit? You want me in a Zero Suit cosplay? Get more people watching. Here's my ultimatum. That includes you too, Fal, if you're lurking in the comments. Wait, look at that bird in the background. These little bug things are very annoying. I just realized with the bottom of my monitor there, that looked a little suggestive. Get a good Dutch angle going on. Ooh, it's over here. Me getting hit by bugs, I guess. There we go. Can you do it again? I missed it. No, I cannot. Do you want to see me do it again? More subscribers. Go. Another missile tank. I'm on a tear. Okay, what's next? find the button combination that makes me drink Malort. That'd be a bummer. So nice being able to save. Secret function hidden in the GPA. The drink Malort button. Up and select on the Super Nintendo. There is something. I don't know what the shortcut is. I could look it up. Up, up, down, down, left, right. AA gets you drunk. It's Sunday night, too. Not that I have to get up early tomorrow. I do have work tomorrow. That's never stopped me. Nope. Can't get up there. Not yet, at least. So we go either down to Norfair or up to Torian. Down to Norfair it is. Ooh. Yeah, again. Oh, love the sprite art. Look at these goofy guys. Their head's on fire. I love looking on my camera, seeing a little black spot, and wondering if that's Shoko. In case you're wondering, over there on the couch, that is Shoko. This is where I get a thing. Unknown item. Analysis inconclusive. Item incompatible with current suit. But what it does do lets me shoot these. Why Sam is just picking up weird unknown rocks. I mean, hasn't let her down before. She's a bounty hunter, not a rock muncher. What if her bounty is rocks? I got the power grip. Oh. Zero Suit Samus with the power grip? I'm sorry. If I keep this up, Shoko's actually gonna bonk me. Sama's been having too much time alone on that ship, huh? Oh, look at that power grip. I need like a super jump because it's I can feel it. It's right. Oh, edging with the power grip. Whee! Yeah. Now time to put the power grip to use. I do like that they've added some borders to all the tiles in this for contrast. Some stuff got a little blurred in the older ones. Yeah. That's because the Game Boy has a really small screen. And the idea behind the little borders was just because on that tiny screen you wouldn't be able to see anything without it. It does look a little weird, blown up, but I'm still not playing on a very large screen. It's just a regular size computer monitor right now. What is it? The Castlevania game, Harmony of Despair. Was it Harmony of Despair or Harmony of Dissonance? Harmony of Dissonance. That one the character has a bright blue outline that some people apparently dislike so much that a popular ROM hack removes it from his sprite. And I guess that also makes sense. Again, playing it on the big screen, you don't really need it the way you need it on the smaller You need it on the smaller GBA screen. Also, the original GBA screen was unlit, so that too made it hard to see things sometimes. So this was a later title. So this may have been designed for the SP. Missile tank acquired. Which, fun fact about the analog pocket is I can make it look like I'm playing on a GBA. Which also looks quite nice. Or I can make it look like I'm playing on a GBA SP, which also looks quite nice. They all look nice. Oops, I need to resize this. There we go. I honestly don't know which one I like better. While I think about that, I'm gonna go refill. Taking after Choco knocking everything over. Yeah, I think that's one of those things where it looks better IRL than on a screen. Yeah, probably. Oh, there was something else I wanted to check. Above. But I can't. I can't get up there. We'll have to do that later. Scoot in and lean back a little bit, get comfortable. The power grip, though, that it just alone it opens up so many possibilities for platforming. This game's neat. So is that after the older games, or is it like a prequel, or is it a constant? Is it like constant retconning of the Samus universe? This is a remake of the NES Metroid. That's it. So it changes things. I don't think. I mean, Metroid games are pretty light on story, anyways. I don't think there's any big retcon in the plot. But yeah, there are some. A bunch of rooms are taken after. I mean, this whole room right here. Yeah. with the missile thing up there, and the geometry of it is very NES Metroid. But NES Metroid did not have the super grip. Oh yeah, I was just wondering why she's going back to Brenstar instead of some new place. Yeah, it's not like Star Fox. They keep remaking the same game over and over again. Don't know. They only Metroid 1 and Super Metroid, which is Metroid 3. It even says so in the game. Take place on Zeebs. Because obviously it gets destroyed in Super Metroid. Hey, they kind of don't do it. They kind of don't with Star Fox. It's been dead for a decade. Oh, don't remind me how long ago Star Fox Zero was. Which I thankfully skipped Star Fox Zero. I thought about doing Star Fox Assault one night, because I can beat that in like 4 hours. It's very short. And I do really like Star Fox Assault. I have to dust off my GameCube for that, which I've been meaning to do. The only one I've played was Adventures. I liked that, though. Adventures is good. It's just... Oh, no, I'm gonna die. Oh, never mind. I'm a god. Adventures was good for what it is. I don't need to tell you that it's not Star Fox. It's Dinosaur Planet. But I'm sure you already knew that. Never played it. I just know that it is responsible for awakening many furries. They knew what they were doing. Star Fox Adventures, your furry awakening too? So I should ask people next time I go to if I go to Midwest Fur Fest this year. Hello, RD Ocean View. Thanks for stopping by. What brings you around? Other than the stranger playing some Metroid Zero Mission. Or if that's all that brings you around, that is fine by me. Awesome game. Yeah, it's been on my list. I've been meaning to play it. Big fan of Super Metroid that I just played for the first time earlier this year. This also has the distinction of being a retro game of the month on a Discord server that I'm on, and we're doing different retro games every month to just play and talk about. I think I got YouTube filter, standard crystal fare. Yeah. Ice Beam. This beam can freeze enemies in place. You can safely stand on frozen enemies. Like this one. They safely stood on it. And then, I feel like they gave you Ice Beam a lot sooner in this version. They did. Also, this game's pretty short. Or at least you got lost way more in the other one. No, this is, I think on how long to beat, it's 6 hours, and I don't know if that's including the extra epilogue. You also get the Ice Beam pretty early on in, the original Metroid. It's just very easy to get lost in the original Metroid. Okay, I cannot use the super grip on frozen enemies. Good to know. Oh, Chozo of the Lava Lake, share with me your wisdom. I must fight Kraid. There's Kraid. So yeah, before Super Metroid, the only Metroid game I played was Prime 1, which I also adore. I am planning on doing Super Metroid, or not Super Metroid, Metroid Fusion, and then I have a 3DS. It's 4.5 hours just the main. Yeah, this is a much shorter game. Completionist, there is a decent amount hidden. You do double stream on YouTube as well? I do, against my better judgment. I double stream. I actually used to just stream on YouTube, because Twitch scares me. Twitch still scares me. However, I find I think I'm more likely to grab random stragglers on Twitch. It seems to be an accurate statement. There is a lengthy epilogue to this game, if I recall correctly. There's a whole part of the game with the Zero Suit, which will have me going awooga. And that's probably why it takes an extra 2 hours. Because I'm just too distracted. I'll be too distracted by Zero Suit Samus. We'll subscribe on YouTube as well shortly. Awesome! Appreciated. Damn it. I'm gonna end up having to buy the Zero Suit then. But yes, appreciated. I typically stream Mondays and Tuesdays. Not Mondays and Tuesdays. Mondays and Wednesdays. Though I occasionally do a Sunday stream whenever I feel like it. Mix of playing old games. I keep telling myself I'm going to get back to Warhammer painting on stream. Playing one-handed, huh? To BH, I just use YouTube more because Twitch breaks for me half the time. Well, yes, Twitch. I don't understand Twitch. I don't think Twitch understands Twitch. I originally wanted YouTube because it's better for VODs, but then I realized, wait a minute, who the hell is watching these on VODs? At least like a week down the or more than 2 weeks down the road. At least in a few years, I can go into the VOD archive and cringe. Which that's what it's all about. What did I accomplish here? Yes, I got the Ice Beam. Hi there, don't subscribe. Awesome. Thanks. Appreciated. I hope I'm good enough to keep you around. From what I've heard, YouTube can be better for promoting smaller view counts as well, but might just be like rolling the dice on the algorithm there. Yeah, I do not want to like lose my mind trying to game the algorithm. All I really want out of this whole streaming adventure that I've decided to undertake is to be able to play video games that interest me, usually old or indie ones, share my collection and yap about them, because I like talking about video games, and my IRL friends got tired of hearing about it. So, here I am. Hey, Lauren, be nice to the new viewer. I can't believe you won't be converting to React slap content with giant red arrows in it for the algorithm. It's not even a matter of like, well, one, I don't even know. React content boggles the mind. All content's React content. I'm reacting to myself. I have no problem with selling out with some good garbage, but I do not have the time or energy or creativity to do that, quite frankly. Back from YouTube. Hey, switching between those two, you just bumped my numbers up. I get a ViewBot advertisement every once in a while telling me that they got better viewers for me, but I mean, you just doubled my views. Tripled my views. And by convincing Lauren to jump on Twitch, quadrupled my views. So you are better than any viewbotting service. Okay, yeah, that's not happening. So do I go fight Kraid? Just gonna title this stream as Eldar reacts to childhood game memories for the algo hits. This wouldn't even be a childhood game memory because I did not play this. My GBA collection as a kid was, like most childhood gaming collections, very eclectic. The game I played probably the most on my GBA was Yu-Gi-Oh! Stairway to the Destined Duel, which I'll probably play at some point because it's old school Yu-Gi-Oh! And I love me some old school Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon Sapphire, which I did not play a lot of at the time because Pokemon was for nerds. Yes, we did seriously think that. You're not an elder either, but the algorithm doesn't have to know. Come on, I was born a 50-year-old man. Just had a family console up until you got a DS. Oh, see, I had an older brother. So I had a Game Boy Pocket when I was like 2. That's one of those weird like core memories. I don't remember much of my youth, but I do remember my parents calling my brother and I into my parents' room and giving us both a Game Boy Pocket. My brother's was silver and mine was black. And those were classy. That was some grade A 90s class industrial design there. That silver with the gray screen, and then the black Game Boy Pocket. The text for the buttons was like this magenta. Ooh. Grade A 90s class. Also, Rainey said you should wear the Trashy morph suit to cosplay to Midwest Fur Fest. What? Okay, sure, but what does Samus have to do with cosplaying for Midwest Fur Fest? Not that I would, I mean, it'd make as much sense as any other cosplay I'd wear to Midwest Fur Fest because I am not a furry. Your dad had the GBA SP with tribal markings. Okay. And that right there is some grade A early 2000s class. It's a convention, you can cosplay what you wanna. I'll probably just wear my Sylveon onesie again. Just put some cat ears. Well, if I really wanted to, I could use the morph suit or the Zero Suit Samus to do a Crystal cosplay from Star Fox and just take this all full circle. Okay, that thing is friend shaped right there. Is this where Kraid is? Yes, it is where Kraid is. But there was something else I wanted to check out now that I have the Kung Fu grip. I'm not sure Crystal cosplay is publicly suitable, but anything goes at the Fur Fest. 1, yes. 2, look up Star Fox Assault Crystal. Because after Star Fox Adventures, she joins the team. Let's go fight Kraid. Oh yeah, but that's still boobular, but like Rouge the Bat levels. Exactly. And also, I mean, I'll be wearing it, so I'm not going to fill that out the same way. And granted, if I can finally get back in the gym, I might actually be able to build this out a little bit more, but I'm still working on my back problem, my spine problem. Don't get old. It sucks. My back seems to be getting better, so I should be able to get back on the gym by next weekend at the latest. My hope. Because, yeah, I'm starting to fill out this vest a little bit too well. Granted, I have already accepted that I have begun the transition from swimmer body to muscle dad. But I would still like to, 1, stave that off as long as possible, and 2, actually be a muscle dad. Heading into December is not the best time to be losing weight. Yeah, you know, I spent 30 years acclimating to the Chicago winters. And no, I am still not acclimated to them. However, it's a familiar pain. I got filtered again. Screw this, I'm going to Twitch. Check out these Kung Fu grip powers. I reject the Google overlords. Yeah, but all the Japanese VTubers use Twitch. So no, they don't use Twitch, they use Google or YouTube. And how else am I gonna get Senpai's attention? The Goofy Crabs are great, and the Goofy Crabs were in the NES game, which I'm sure I will get around to playing at least the enhanced edition of the NES game. Hey, look at these Goofy Crabs. Especially playing the original NES game armed with my knowledge. Because it is the same general layout. I'm sure there are plenty of differences, but... Okay, those little fly things are annoying. Come on. There we go. Now go. There's something else I'm supposed to do for this. Doesn't Minako use Twitch? Minako uses both. They also multi-stream. And for the same reasons that I do. I tried to track via the W Place thing, but I think it got turfed over. Oh yeah, I think W Place is long gone. They haven't said anything about W Place either, so. But it worked on somebody. Brought me into the fold. Alright, I'll fight your disgusting dragon thing, Mother Brain. Alright, I want to save because I don't want to redo any of that exploration. Oh, look at Choco still being a good girl, just sleeping in the background, which I'm surprised. She was glued to me today. Someone's drawn a bunch of portraits of pets in Lake Michigan. It's very cute, though. Well, that's neat. Is there a way to make these go? Or is this something after Kraid? There's also a ton of giant anime pinups, lol. Yeah. You open up art to the masses, and it will always devolve into anime pinups. Not that I'm complaining. It's just a statement of fact. Okay, I'm clearly getting the sprint here. Some of them have been clearly admin censored as well. Cowards? Nah, it's good. You should not expose the youths and the general public to salacious artwork. Gooners crying censorship when their game doesn't have titties. Okay, this is funny. Look at that. That's the power of the power grip. She's just crushing the rocks with her bare hands. God, I wish that were me. And what? I love the GBA really struggling to do that like whistling sound effect. As I rocket to the moon. Oh, this is just over here. But I don't think I can't get back down. Ugh, brilliant. How do I already have 70 missiles? Wow. Went to check other people streaming Zero Mission, and the only other one is Japanese VTuber with some sort of auto Spanish translation on there. Hey, more power to them. I like when you pointed out that I was the only non-VTuber with boy failure as one of their tags. There we go, I'm carving out my niche. Though I did actually download VTube Studio and was playing around with it earlier. Still not invested enough to get a model, but there was a free to use black cat model, so Shoko may be taking over one of my streams in the not too distant future. Have you even been using the missiles? No, the missiles are primarily used for bosses in the classic Metroid games or opening doors. You're not the only flesh tuber with boy failure, but you are the largest one. By body mass or view count? I can only presume the former, but the latter as well. Okay, like there's definitely a way to get these sliding things moving. I know that's a thing. I don't know what it takes, but it is something. Also with the brat tag, which is, there's a boy failure doing RE2 as well, aiming for your niche, SMH. Should I add the brat tag? Is that a request? That could be your angle or your devil. Which I do plan on continuing RE2 as well. Just wanted to take a break. Yeah, these should move. What am I missing? Either something on the left here or something on the right up there. I mean, it's less suspicious with you doing it than with a young anime boy model. Fair enough. If I do ever end up selling out, which isn't outside the realm of possibility, and get a VTuber model, it is literally just going to be this. Which would be quite nice, because it'd probably be the same price. Getting a VTuber model versus buying more shirts would probably be the same price for me. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but these shirts are custom tailored. I have to get my dress shirts tailored because I have a 26-inch waist. Okay, 30-inch waist. 26 is my Speedo size. I have a very narrow waist and a very thick neck. Like 18-inch neck. So they don't really make shirts off the rack for people sized like that. So if I try to buy dress shirts off the rack, they either don't fit my shoulders or they don't fit my neck. Alright, let's see what we can figure out. Dang, built like a yaoi man with the slutty waist and the big neck. Oh, I know I am. Like, I am totally built like a yaoi man. I got very large palms, big neck, very slutty waist, wide wingspan. Oh, even Twitch censored you. Wow. This Twitch allowing sexual assault by their streamers, but not allowing flirty comments from their viewers. Yeah, that tracks. Granted, this shouldn't be flagged as like a family-friendly stream or anything. Did I seriously just not try going through this door? Wow. I'm a moron. think if it was family friendly, I'd just block rather than warning. True. This is your warning, Lauren. Go back to YouTube. Okay, this is the thing I was looking for. Yep. Okay. Those are turned on now. Which means I can do this. Woo! Or Twitch has terrible systems which don't work. Yeah, that also tracks. Again, Twitch scares me. They're like, oh no, a guy's shirt slipped. Ban. Women in a bathtub. Perfectly fine. Which, not that I have a problem with women in bathtubs. Getting that bread. Like, you go off, queen. I gotta lock in. All right. Crikey, it's pissed. Oh, he grabbed me. There's a grabby hand. Oh, no. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, I feel like they just keep things running as horny as possible day to day and then just ban someone when an Amazon manager visits the office or something. Is every boss on this a worm? Just a piss worm this time instead of a Goma, I guess. We got Kraid coming up. Kraid is not a worm. And hey, I would love you even if you were a worm. We'll see if the worms stick around for when Zero Suit Samus makes her grand appearance. Okay, I feel like there's a secret down here, but I'm gonna need the Varia suit for that. Kraid's kind of a worm in that he deserves no respect. Wow, tell us how you really feel, Lauren. Did this boss give me anything? Oh well, I at least got the zip lines functioning. It is amazing how quick we went from cancel culture to whatever pays the bills, which is the same thing, to be honest. I mean, cancel culture was just, is. Cancel culture is nothing new. But it's just, working with this person is not financially advantageous. Yeah, cancel culture is acting like a victim to get Republican bucks. Yeah, no, I'm gonna try to avoid making this be a, you know, culture war react channel, and then I won't be able to help myself. Yeah, screw those guys. Just be a good person. It's not that hard. I'm sure I will make mistakes. Own up to them when you make them. That's all it takes. Speaking of, if you're in the States, my one more political take at the moment would be donate to your local food bank. They could probably use the help right now. I've already done mine in Chicago. You should do yours where you're at if you're in the States. Because people need to eat. And on that note, what am I doing? Oh yeah, the zip lines work now, so I can actually like go places. Whee! Later versions. Oh no, I need the speed boost. This food beast. People don't need to eat outside the States. Okay. No, you all photosynthesize over there in the UK. We have the food bank donation things and the major supermarkets here. It's quite convenient. Yeah, the thing with like food donations at supermarkets, at least in the States, and the reason why I never donate when I'm buying food is because the only reason they ask for donations is so that they can do a tax write-off. So I just say no and then donate like $50 on my own directly to the food bank. And then Walmart doesn't get another tax write-off because they definitely need them. It's quite tasty, but the internet loves date. we have to photosynthesize. Have you seen the food? Okay, I have. I will say, like, fish and chips, probably some decent comfort food. And I mean, so, American food is kind of probably the same way. Because, like, real, raw American food is kind of whatever. But it's the synergy. It's the synergy of all the different foods, like, oh, dang it, I died. Oh, Zero Suit! I'm woke. Yeah, the tax write-off donation thing is thankfully only an American problem. They're not allowed to actually do that here. Exactly. Like, you got your stuff figured out. Well, saying the UK has their stuff figured out is certainly a take. But at least on that front. Okay, how far did that set me back? The second glass of whiskey is kind of hitting a little bit. So, okay, it didn't set me back that far. At least you're not as bad of America. Is at least part of the reason why we've allowed things slip so far, to be honest. I can see that. As my old man always told me, and I firmly agree with this take, you're only as good as your competition. No, I gotta go fight that thing. Gonna run away. Oh dang it! It's intelligent. Yes, in case you're wondering, Old Man Stranger is a very smart man, and I will be quoting him constantly. No, Old Man Stranger is not me. I'm not that old. Oh, okay. And more importantly, I got the annoying beeping taken care of. Go through here. Please be something useful. Oh, missile tank. Okay, funky crabs. I could use some. I could use some energy. Full old man. You're gonna show up next stream incredibly lives with a big long beard. Full old manification. I wish I could grow a beard. All I can get a goatee. That's as far as my facial hair goes. Believe me, I've tested it. If I could grow a beard, I would. Oh, sweet, a save room. Perfect. This is going much smoother than Super Metroid. But it's definitely got some, you know, quality of life improvements from the Super Nintendo days. Not least of which is the Chozo statues telling you where to go. Okay, I'm missing something here. Okay, this is a save room. How did I get down here? Those were destructible, right? Oh, I see it now. Look at me using my big brain. Yeah, there it is. Unknown item again. There's the unknown rocks. Item incompatible with current suit. However, now I can destroy those things. So it appears to be perfectly compatible to me. Okay, I think we're finally getting to where we can fight Kraid. I'm not sure. I'm reserving judgment. I'm not sure if I like this more or less than Super Metroid, to be honest. I don't know if it's just I know what I'm doing. Correction. I believe I know what I'm doing more than Super Metroid. I am also very curious to try, what's it called? Metroid Fusion. Did you know a member of Japan's parliament was formerly a model for Samus and also a Griver model? Well, I feel like those two things kind of go hand in hand. So no, I did not know that. Am I surprised? Not at all. Are they in the okay? Are they in the LDP? Because then that might surprise. That would surprise me if they were in the LDP. Actually, I don't know. I mean, I kind of have a strong I mean, I have aversion to commenting on my own country's politics just because that's not what I want my content to be, but I also have an even stronger aversion to commenting on other countries' politics because I'm just it's why would I? It's not my country. She's Lib Dem. Okay. I mean, nothing surprises me anymore. But yeah, I definitely prefer not to comment on other countries' politics, let alone my own. Okay, how do I get that? How do I get this thing? Oh, I know how I get this thing. I have to, one by one, destroy each piece. And then hit the icon, have it come back. There we go. I did it. Missile tank acquired. Let's see here. I did things. I know things. I've done stuff. I got that. Sam is caught in the claw machine. Okay. Oh, that's how I'm supposed to get through this. Okay, that got me more missiles. Okay, there's clearly a way through this. Maybe not. But I do have access to the claws. We obey the claw. I can hear Shoko in the background. Shogo. Having fun with her little toys. She is being a good kitty today. Well, shit. Yep, I meant to do this. There we go, and here's the, that's what I was looking for. To grab the claw machine and ride the whole way. Oh, shoot. Did not expect all the enemies to respawn. Don't know why, because they always respawn. I'm gonna get to bed, been a fun one. Yep, thanks for stopping by, Lauren. Always appreciated. You get that good rest. I don't know how much later I'll be on, but I'm sure I'll see you around next time. I feel like they've been hyping up Kraid forever. Which I think... Yeah, we're finally getting to Kraid's room. Yes, it's through here. Okay, that's looking for speed boost, which I assume is the power-up I'll get from Kraid. Alright, open your eye. Alright, let's do this. Oh, those little grabby hands. Kraid is like weirdly cute, I feel like. Here I am trying to avoid damage. Did I get him? Oh, wow. I'm so good at video games. Look at me beating Kraid. First try. Which I did fight him in Super Metroid, so I know the gist of it. got the speed booster. Alright, run until speed begins to break certain blocks and damage enemies. Do I have to like activate it or does it just go? Run until speed boost begins to break certain blocks and damage enemies. Run. Okay. So I just go? Yeah, okay. Am I trapped now? Oh no, here we go. Always an escape hatch. No soft locks in Metroid. Which I should have known better. So yeah, not having a run button like the Super Nintendo version is a little clunky. Just gonna tell me where to go next? Guess not. Which I am going to take a break to use the little stranger's room. I will be right back. It's not even 8 o'clock yet, and I'm already falling asleep. That's what daylight savings times does to somebody. Why do we do daylight savings times? It's the worst. Okay, so I'm supposed to sprint through all of this. Yeah, my brain is cooked. So cooked from daylight savings time. But thanks for stopping by, Froyo. Appreciate it. Who am I? What am I doing? Okay. Beat Kraid, got the speed boost. And I got one of the hidden items. Things. And I think I can carry on with my life now? No, 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 no. Is there an alternative way back? Doesn't seem to... maybe. Maybe there is. So I don't see myself getting through that. I mean, yeah, my sleep schedule is pretty garbage to begin with. So you just throw in daylight savings time, screwing it all up, and yeah, it's not a good combination. Mine's been weird too. At least it's not too hot to sleep now. Oh yeah, that's an advantage. Never had that problem out here in Chicagoland. Okay, looks like my initial hope was misplaced. Which, do you have air conditioning? Is that common in California? Or is it still, pretty rare? Because I don't think I've ever lived anywhere that did not have air conditioning. It's common, but night becomes a thermostat battle. Yeah, that is always a thing of, do I turn it on or do I not? Activate easy sleep. To exit easy sleep, no, I do not want to activate easy sleep. I want to get out of Craig's hellhole. This is getting very awkward and annoying. Maybe I try using the missiles instead. Okay, yeah, that worked. I just need to not be a wimp and actually use my missiles. Oh, there's the stream bot. There he is. Best viewers, joke's on you. I already have the best viewers. Here we go. Close enough. Alright, so how long to beat had this at 4.5 hours, so according to that I should be halfway through the game. Something tells me it's going to take me closer to 6. But we shall see. Ooh, we got more plot. Who's that? Oh, it's Ridley. He's gonna do Ridley things. Oh, Chozo of the Closet, share with me your wisdom. New map marker, and I'm sure will come in handy at some point. I swear I'm good at video games. After all, I have the best viewers. Okay, what was I doing? Exploring. I gotta go back up to the roof, I believe? The roof. Where my ship is. because I now have the dash, which I believe opens up the next area up there, if I recall correctly. And I believe the next area, I should be getting the various suit soon. Okay, well, at least one half of the Angry Bird statue has opened. I also want to take a moment to appreciate my advanced one-hand gaming skills that I just showed off there. I'm simultaneously embarrassed and impressed. But do note that it was my right hand that I was gaming with, and I am a right-handed player, so that will not come in handy when we get to the Zero Suit section of the game. How did I get up there earlier? Oh no, I didn't go all the way down to Torian. Okay, then where was my ship? This map is confusing me a little bit. There's definitely a gap down there. I may need the power bomb for that. And I believe for this side, even with freeze beam, we'll see. We'll see what we can uncover. But I believe this was a, I need the various suit for this. Might as well save while we're here. Oh no, we're good. I just needed the power grip. Maybe I needed more than the power grip. I needed to come from the other side. There, I need the various suit. Just reminding me I should message a friend. Okay, Norfair. I believe that's where I'm going. if I say the name, it makes it sound like I know what I'm doing. That's just what the game told me to do. Actually, I am gonna try to loop around and grab that. Whatever it was. I am probably still missing something, but... Yes, I am still missing something. But I think... I don't know. I think if I ride the Balmer Peak, I might be able to get it. So we're gonna try. Does that make a great case for my Balmer Peak riding abilities? Alright, let's see if I can get this. It's gonna be tricky. Yeah, no, that's not happening. I have the right idea, but let's just get to Norfair and carry on with our lives. I'm sure a extremely skilled player might be able to sequence break there, but I am not one of those. I am just a guy. Like, yeah, there's a... Oh, I know what that one is about. There is some launch for the morph ball somewhere. Let's see if we can trigger it. Okay, I need to somehow speed boost with the morph ball? Is that an option? Is that a thing I can do? I mean, it's possible that that's a later upgrade. Yeah, no, that is not happening. So I don't know what that's about. Could be a later upgrade. Okay, but let's go grab whatever this secret item is. If I can find my way down there. Go ahead and save here. Okay, this might be a little tricky. I don't see any obvious connections to a new room, but that doesn't mean there isn't. There isn't, there aren't. Not quite sure what the right word there is. These clearly, yeah, there's a... I can sprint across these. Doesn't look like it gets me anything, but I can do it. I think that might just be a shortcut for coming back. Okay, I see it now. Having to do that between rooms is always awkward. It looks like I'm gonna have to do that again. I have a feeling that's going to become a recurring theme. Yep, I'm going to have to do that again. Ooh, what do we got here? High jump. Increases maximum jump height. Adds morph ball jumping capability. Oh, 2 for 1 here. And I can jump in the morph ball. Okay, can't do that yet. Jumping in the morph ball is very convenient, though. As is the high jump. Alright, got the missile tank capacity. Okay, this is gonna new map location. Okay, up there in Brinstar. Weapons and energy fully restored. This is an extra door from earlier? Yeah, okay. Always gotta check down there. Okay. Back to where we were earlier. Okay, looks like I need to build up a runway again. And I can't do that at the moment because I got this giant slug in the way. Okay, but I do have a new map location to explore. If I can find a way out of here. Which is a big if. Maybe I have to try tanking the lava? I do have... There's an energy recharge right up in front of it, so that isn't outside the realm of possibilities. Come on. Yep, no, it's not happening. Son of a bitch. How far back did that set me? I am back in Brinstar. Not too far, I don't think. No. Okay. We'll keep going then. I was about to, rage call the night. Actually, I still think I will. I'm gonna call it a night there. Because it has been 2.5 hours. Yeah. So, yeah. But off to a good start, I think. Thanks for coming around. If you're watching on a VOD, I appreciate it. Comments are appreciated, not for any algorithm, just so that I know people are watching on a VOD. Lets me know I should keep doing the YouTube stuff rather than just going solely to Twitch. But yeah, don't know. I'll be on either Monday or Wednesday this week, if not both, one or the other. I'm still waiting to figure that part out, but I'm still all up in the air about everything. But it's appreciated when people stop by. So